Halit Arab.
Yeah.
Tenant at 3 East Main Street, tax ID 080.47-1-21, seeks preliminary and final site plan approval for a change of use from a retail store occupancy classification, section 175-22B7, to a restaurant occupancy classification, section 175-22B, subsection A, pursuant to the village code, section 175-22B. Applicant also seeks a variance for relief of parking spaces where the number of parking spaces is required, one for each 60 square feet of gross floor area, and this is 1,140 square feet, or 19 spaces pursuant to village code, section 175-53B, and 0 spaces are provided. Property zone CV for central business.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the board. I am here to assist my friend. His name is Halit Kareem, and we're here to ask for your help in regards to basically changing the use of the property that they have signed a lease for already with the landlord to a restaurant. And they are three. Well, it's him and his brother and his cousin right there. They have a lot of experience in the restaurant business, and they would love to, bring that kind of food into the village of Webster potentially.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I guess I will open it up to the board for any questions.
You'll be cooking inside?
Yes.
Yes. Cooking, so, fans, you'll need exhaust fans, and that will all be done,
They're gonna need a full Ansel system.
yeah, fire suppression, things like that.
A gas trap. It's called a grease trap, I believe. We also need that.
Okay.
A grease
There's
trap.
no exhaust fans or any penetrations through into the alley wall?
No, we were looking at it the other day, trying to go out the back, but again, it would all have to get, submitted by an engineer and go through that process.
So really, the only question I have, and I know this property, is I think you're gonna have a high hurdle with ADA compliance for a restaurant.
ADA.
Because you've got a stoop step up into the building.
So it's all based on existing building code.
Sorry?
It's all based on the existing building code. So he probably doesn't need to comply with much, but there is a percentage that they have to spend on ADA accessibility. But again, we'll deal with that, building plan review.
Right. I know that's basically a ramp, they probably put a ramp there.
How a ramp factors into the village sidewalks and everything.
Well,
As needed, it's,
He probably won't have to do a ramp.
No.
Sweet square figure doesn't have one.
That's right.
If he was building new, he would absolutely have to have one.
I'm just saying that it's gonna be a design issue,
Mhm.
somehow, some way.
You have an architect and a designer,
So, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yep, we do.
who owns that building?
It's in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's,
Rosario?
Rosario?
His last name, he owns Bellevue.
Yeah. You have an owner authorization form in.
yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
I saw that.
Apparently this was a restaurant before, back in 81.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
81.
You weren't born then.
Oh, I wasn't there yet.
I was born.
I wasn't here yet. All right. Well, I'm more curious as to what's going on with the property next door.
Right.
It was supposed to be a convenience store, and now I see a police sign up in there.
A what? A what sign?
No,
This-
up for lease.
This
Oh.
Release.
Oh, he's no, he's no longer
It is for lease.
It is for lease.
right, but
The convenience store,
there. Was not.
they left. They're not coming to us.
Ah, Marissa Arena. She's the owner.
It's not really.
And what's the timeline?
The timeline, we're looking to open it hopefully in the next 4 to 5 months.
Okay,
So yeah, we should have everything ready by then, hopefully by the summer.
by the summer.
Probably in June or July.
All right. And there are tenants upstairs, you're aware of the.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right, because you said your hours of operation will be about 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. during the winter months?
Yes.
And then push it to 9 for the 3 months of summer, then we get
For
around here?
summertime, it was 9.
Okay.
Do you currently have another restaurant?
This is going to be my first business.
Good luck. Sounds interesting. Something different from the village.
Yeah.
In the town even, I guess.
Yeah.
Any more questions from the board members? Again, I'll open it up to the public. For or against? Not seeing any, I will bring it back to the board for any further comments, concerns. Now, he is asking for a variance, so we do have to do our 5 questions.
Yep.
So, question number 1 would be whether the undesirable change will produce in the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties will be created by the granting of the area variance. So the area variance is the parking, it's not the change of use.
Okay.
So I don't,
It's not gonna change anything.
Larry, you don't see? No. Okay. 2, whether the benefits sought by the applicant can be achieved by some method feasible for the applicant to pursue other than an area variance.
Nope.
Unless he buys another building and tears it down. then-
Right.
3, whether the requested area variance is substantial. So he needs 19 spaces.
It is
So-
substantial, but it's Main Street.
Right.
Right. I mean,
So we're
goes
good
with
with
the
that one.
territory. Right.
Whether, number 4 is whether the proposed variance will have an adverse effect on impact on the physical or environmental conditions in the neighborhood or district. I don't see one.
I don't.
And my favorite question, number 5, whether the alleged difficulty was self-created, which consideration shall be relevant to the decision of the Board of Appeals, but shall not necessarily preclude the granting of the area variance.
Self-created, yes. Yes. Any way around it?
It's only
No.
self-created because he decided to
He
lease.
decided to open a building or
He decided to
business.
lease it.
Right.
And
Can't do anything about
there's
it.
2 additional findings you have to make under the parking section.
Yeah.
The 17553B.
Oh, right.
That's a finding that there is insufficient available parking on the same lot with the structure.
Well, the whole building's on the whole lot.
Yeah.
Correct. And then the second one is let's see. And then a finding that that off-site parking is within 500 feet of the site and within the same district.
Correct.
It's in the same
We
district.
have municipal parking around the core of the village,
Across the street.
on the street.
On the street, across the street, and down the block.
So that's all.
All right, in order to proceed, this would be type 2 pursuant to seeker. Do I have,
Again, just a reuse of a commercial structure.
You need a motion?
I need a motion, yeah, sorry.
I'll make a motion that it's type 2 pursuant to seeker.
I have a motion from Peter for type 2 pursuant to
Second.
seeker. I have a second by Larry. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Now we need a determination for the area variance for parking relief, which is for 19 spaces for 3 East Main Street. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh my God. My brain is fried now. Yes, the first motion should be for a change of use from a office
Retail
Retail.
retail store, thank you, to a restaurant occupancy.
So I make a motion that we change approve a change from retail store occupancy to restaurant occupancy.
I'll second.
I have a motion by Larry and a second by Kathy. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Now we will do the, I'm sorry, I was reading the wrong line. Area variance for parking relief for 19 spaces.
I will make the motion for a area variance to relieve the applicant of the requirement for 19 parking spaces related to the change of use.
I have a motion by Chris.
Second.
I have a second by Peter. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Good luck. Congratulations.
Have a very
Following guys.
You have takeout?
Yes.
Dine and both to go.
Do you have a name for the restaurant yet?
Yeah, tabbouleh.
Bully.
Tabbouleh, yes. That's a kind of salad.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, hurry up.
Good luck. Thanks, guys.
Good luck. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, last